Have you ever questioned what gives some people such a distinct advantage in intellect? They approach life's challenges with ease, are creative in their thinking, and open doors that others are unaware of. Not only do these individuals live in the contemporary society, but they frequently excel, remaining a step ahead of everyone else. We're going into great detail on the psychology of Sigma males today. These unusual and mysterious individuals live their lives in accordance with their desires, without making any concessions or hesitation. Sigma males have independent minds and function outside of conventional social hierarchies. They appreciate independence, self-sufficiency, and genuineness, creating their own route without seeking praise or approval. They are the lone wolves of society, possessing great intelligence, adaptability, and confidence. What then is it about Sigma males that gives them the impression of being more intelligent than the majority of people? Well, in this video, I'll go through 8 of the primary reasons why Sigma males are more intelligent than other men. First, attaining metacognitive proficiency. Sigma males think about how they think, not simply about what they think. The basis of their intellectual superiority is this process, known as metacognition. Sigmas are always questioning their own thought processes and asking themselves, "Am I learning correctly?" In contrast to the majority of people who live their lives on autopilot, Sigmas are constantly evaluating their own thought patterns. Is my judgment based on reason? What assumptions am I making? They are able to improve their cognitive methods over time thanks to this self-awareness. They have defined goals, keep an eye on their development, and change their strategy as necessary. Sigma males hone their mental skills like a craftsman honing his blade, whether they are mastering a new talent, navigating relationships, or tackling a difficult challenge. This is why they may choose a pastime or discipline and appear to have been doing it for years in a matter of weeks. They are not only learning, they are also acquiring the skills necessary to learn. Additionally, their capacity for recursion makes them far superior to the typical human intellect. 2. Understanding the Dunning-Kruger effect. Overconfidence without substance is one of the most lethal traps for human intellect. According to the Dunning-Kruger effect, those with the least experience frequently overestimate their skills. Sigma males are well aware of this bias. They avoid the mistake of believing they are experts just because they know a little. They choose to be humble and admit their ignorance. Their superpower is, paradoxically, this humility. They open up opportunities for real learning and development by acknowledging their ignorance. Sigma males are prepared to modify their perspective when presented with convincing evidence, unlike those who tenaciously hold to outmoded ideas. For them, having an open mind is not a flaw but rather a sign of intellectual development. For this reason, they continue to improve mentally, while others reach a plateau. 3. People who love deep work. Nowadays, when there are non-stop distractions, notifications, scrolling feeds, and persistent noise, most people's attention spans are fragmented. But males are wired in a different way. They have perfected the art of deep work, the capacity to maintain prolonged periods of intense focus. An hour may feel like a minute when a Sigma gets absorbed in a job. They are focusing their entire mental energy on one objective, creating work that is both faster and of a far higher standard, rather than multitasking 10 things at once. They are aware that multitasking reduces concentration. They see attention as a valuable commodity and only use it for things that are important. Sigma males frequently outperform their peers despite putting in less time because they can concentrate so deeply and stay focused on their work. 4th, interdisciplinary thought and innovation. Sigma males are explorers of the mind, whereas the majority of people focus on a specific area and remain in a single category. They establish connections between a variety of fields, including science, art, philosophy, technology, and even religion. Because of their interdisciplinary curiosity, they can see patterns that other people miss. They don't just absorb information, they put it together. A Sigma may blend lessons from martial arts with business strategy, or insights from philosophy with interpersonal relationships. Their inventiveness and uniqueness are fostered by this cross-pollination of concepts. This quality was shared by the most brilliant minds in history, including Tesla, Einstein, and Da Vinci. They danced between disciplines and weren't confined to a single lane. That same inquisitive mindset is passed down to Sigma males, who are able to combine seemingly disparate bits of information into amazing breakthroughs. 5. Strategic solitude. Sigma males excel in isolation. However, this should not be interpreted as solitude or unsociable conduct. They see isolation as a tactic. Sigmas love solitude. While the majority of individuals dread it, they create peaceful areas where the din of the outside world disappears and their inner world grows. This quiet promotes creativity, clarifies answers, and fosters a profound sense of self-awareness. Their isolation protects them from groupthink, which is the pressure to agree with the majority. Their viewpoints, on the other hand, come from their own thoughts. Sigma males frequently experience their greatest mental breakthroughs during these lonely hours. They aren't afraid to go alone since they are aware that the greatest clarity may be found in the space between thoughts, not in the throng. Number 6. Neuroplasticity and cognitive flexibility. Flexibility is a defining characteristic of Sigma intelligence. They are not restricted by rigid mental models. Rather, they move with ease as the circumstances dictate. Neuroplasticity, the brain's capacity to create new connections, is the basis for this flexibility. Sigma males maintain their minds sharp and flexible by continuously exposing themselves to novel situations, obstacles, and experiences. They embrace change rather than being afraid of it. Sigma males are able to adapt quickly to a wide range of situations, including dealing with an unexpected catastrophe, learning new technology, and becoming accustomed to a foreign culture. Due to their capacity to bend without breaking, they are able to have a mental toughness that rigid thinkers can never attain. Critical thinking and skepticism. Number 7. Sigma males don't trust what they see on the surface. They wonder. They make an analysis. They investigate what lies underneath the surface. Sigmas use critical thinking, whereas others may accept information blindly. They pose the question, where's the evidence? What biases might be in effect? Is this conclusion really valid in light of further investigation? Their questioning attitude protects them against manipulation, misinformation, and superficial thinking. They maintain open-mindedness and discernment, never mistaking faith for reality. They are able to make better decisions, solve problems, and lead others because of their intellectual strength, even if they don't seek the limelight. Number 8. Accepting criticism with an open mind and little ego. One of the most uncommon aspects of Sigma intellect is their capacity for self-control. Most people are resistant to criticism because they perceive it as an assault on their sense of self. Sigma males are unique. They see feedback as fuel for development. They maintain perspective by not letting pride get in the way. They choose to learn, improve their abilities, and adjust rather than accept correction. This humility stems from strength, not weakness. They are confident enough in their own identity to own up to their errors, and they have the desire for improvement necessary to correct them. This is the reason why Sigma males sometimes develop at a quicker rate than their peers. They learn from the knowledge of others as well as from their own experiences. In summary, therefore, there are 8 reasons why Sigma males are frequently seen as being more intelligent than the majority of the population. It's more than simply raw IQ. Self-awareness is what it is. It's concentration, it's flexibility, humility, and most importantly, they'd never let society's din silence their inner voice. Sigma true intelligence, as demonstrated by males, is not about following the herd, but about thinking for oneself, asking probing questions, and always changing. Did you find these thoughts to be relatable? Do you see any of these qualities in yourself, or maybe in someone you know? I'd like to know what you think, so please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth analyses of Sigma psychology, see our other videos. Click the like button and subscribe to stay up to date with the next episode if you're prepared to keep learning and mastering yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Keep walking your own road, stay vigilant, and stay sharp till next time.